Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. I will be getting dressed as Ranni from Elden Ring. I can already tell you that this is gonna be a lot. This is one of my heavier costumes, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, I can put it on without taking off any other layers because it is genuinely a decent costume. I'm wondering, is there like a zipper on this? If not, it still has to be put on like armor. That's the one thing about a lot of these costumes that I own is the way I put them on is like armor. Maybe the t-shirt. Probably just the t-shirt. I'm still wearing a tank top though. But the only reason I'm taking off the t-shirt is because you can see it. Okay. Okay. I don't recommend this if you're gonna be wearing it for a while. Don't use just like hair elastics, use something less tight. But since I'm not wearing it for a very long period of time, I'm just going to use whatever stretches around my arm. Because the goal is to just get it to stay in the sleeve, you know? Yeah. So now I gotta pull them up here in a minute. I just know that I get to go to bed around 1 o'clock no matter what. long as I finish everything. And that's my goal. Mm. Also, I know Ronnie is like a bluish gray color. This is what I normally use to dress as her. This weird concoction that I made out of eyeliner. And instead, use a little bit of this, a little bit of my gray foundation, and hopefully it's the right color. Because honestly, I don't want to bother using the stuff I made. I'd rather use a color that is less awful on my skin, you know? Also, this smells like sunscreen, and it feels like sunscreen. So I don't hate the way it feels on my skin. Which is why I don't mind using it. Like, it's genuinely not that awful. Because I've had some genuinely awful face paints. Like, it's the most wearable face paint that I've had in a while. And I got it for like $2 online. I mean, I get it, it's a tiny bottle. $2 makes sense. But for it being like this nice on the skin and this easily to blend out, I think it's worth it. And if I ever find it again, I would buy it again. But sadly, I usually buy from places that are probably not good for your skin. So that's the unfortunate half. When I say that, I should probably do the same to my hands, but probably won't. Honestly, this was probably the method I should have used when I was dressing up as Ronnie. I'm not Ronnie. I'm dressing up as Ronnie now. Marceline, that's the name that I was looking for. Shit, I don't remember which eye is which. When I'm looking at the drawing, the white is on this side, which means it'd be this eye that I white out. My friend made a cat butt with the 3D printer. You know, since I'm like doing the makeup, and I know it's supposed to be on this side, but since y'all won't see it the same way I see it, should I do it on the opposite side? I like how I have to turn around in order to realize what it's supposed to look like. I love that for my brain. I'm gonna grab my notebook, see how it looks on camera. When you don't know what your camera's gonna do, just do a little flippy dippy do. This way. I'm glad my friend is having a blast with the face that I couldn't figure. This is probably the only character you'll see me put mascara on for. Oh yeah, the colors of this lipstick that did not come out right were the blue and the green. Was it black good? Yeah. Pinks and reds? Also, yeah. Those were good colors. But for some reason, the blue and the green look weird and oddly sheer. So it's like they didn't give them enough pigment. Don't get me wrong, they're not ugly and they are buildable. It's just not exactly what I need. Especially when I have this one. Need a finish. Yeah, Ranni has like a really, really skinny nose. I don't have a skinny nose. You know what I can do? I can make my nose appear skinnier than it actually is. Or at least I can try. I still have such a big nose. Gosh darn having good proportions. Anyway. I have to have like little cracks in my neck. Oh, this is meant to be on this side. Well, it's technically all over the neck, but I mean, she is a broken doll. I hope that looks more like cracks and less like it's as dirty. I hope I did it justice for you guys. I really tried. She doesn't really have eyebrows. I'm gonna get very basic eyebrows. I've tried multiple different wigs for this character. Um, this one I think is actually the closest that I'll in color to what I've seen cosplayers use. Because I've used a white wig and I've used a dark blue wig. And this one's more like ashy blue. The original reason I got this wig was actually for Sally face. So you will see me cosplay Sal again. But with a different wig. If you think this one fits. And you might be thinking, glamour. Aren't you missing something like the little metal pieces and the jacket? Those things constantly fall off. But I leave them arbitrarily around my room. General. Though, should probably put on gloves. And yes, these are new. They're very sheer. So I hope that I can still use my phone with them on. That is my only need. Nope, I can't use my phone with these on. No. What a shame. What a real shame. I was hoping so hard. That just means these are going to be annoying to film with. It's actually why I cut holes in gloves. Mm-hmm. If you need gloves to be more wearable, you got a hole in the thingy tip. For that, I need a knife or something. All you need is a tiny little hole. That's all you need. And it's barely noticeable on camera. And from a distance, you'd hardly tell. So how do you like this wig for her? Does it feel more mysterious? Anywho, peace, love, have a good day, my fab fans, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.